Good afternoon. The graduation ceremony will begin shortly. We ask that everyone help preserve the dignity of this important milestone in the lives of these students by remembering to turn off your cell phones and to not use noise-making devices of any kind. Please remain in your seats, especially as students enter and exit, and please be considerate of other spectators when taking photos. First choice photography will be taking pictures of each graduate as they receive their diplomas.
Hey, Bobby, can you get a picture of the board with your camera?
Actually,
You want to hold that? Whatever works. He wants to wear it. They voted to have you wear the helmet. It doesn't matter. Two, and one. There you go.
I'm going to take my glasses off if that's okay.
Bobby's already got 17 pictures of us like this.
I'll make sure I give you the work one.
Oh, okay, okay.
You're out late.
Yeah, yeah.
Thanks, Bob. Appreciate it.
Chris, I'll send it to your email.
Perfect. Yep, and I'll get it to everybody. Thanks.
Please rise. Please remain standing as the Conneaut High School Choir will be singing our national anthem. Please be seated. The Conneaut High School class of 2025 would like to welcome you to New Leaf Event Center. We thank you for taking part in Conneaut High School's 136th commencement ceremony. We'd like to recognize some special guests with us this afternoon. Please stand as I call your name. Superintendent of the Conneaut Area City Schools, Mrs. Lori Riley. Treasurer of the Conneaut Area City Schools, Mrs. Jackie Miranda. Board of Education President, Mr. Chris Brecht. Board of Education Vice President, Mr. Eric Nesbitt. Board of Education members, Mrs. Penny Armini, Mr. Russ Coltman, and Mrs. Joni Norton. Conneaut High School Assistant Principal, Dr. Joseph Garrix. Conneaut High School Athletic Administrator Emeritus, Mr. Joel Taylor. Conneaut High School Guidance Counselor, Mr. Jeff Appleby. And Conneaut High School Teacher and Senior Class Advisor, Ms. Carrie McKinley. In addition, as we celebrate the achievements of the class of 2025 today, we pause to honor the memory of a member of our graduating class who was lost too soon. An empty chair sits here in memory of Gunnar G. Hagerman. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Stephanie Anservitz, and I have the honor of serving as principal of Conneaut High School. It is my pleasure to welcome you all to this celebration of the class of 2025. Graduation is a time where we have the opportunity to look back on fond memories and also to look ahead at the possibilities of the future. It's common for those of us in education to talk about preparing students for what's ahead. Sometimes that's a transition to a new building, from Lakeshore to Gateway, from Gateway to the middle school, and from the middle school to high school. Sometimes it's learning a skill, like writing effectively, taking notes, or learning to check your email regularly. Learning these things now will help you be successful at the next level. And sometimes it's building character through expectations for being on time, being responsible, and persevering through hard times, all traits that will serve you well in adulthood. Throughout your years in school, you may have often heard your teachers telling you how what you are doing now will prepare you for what's to come. But what about the present? I often find myself wondering, when I get to the end of an experience or a period of time, if I have done enough, experienced all there was to experience, and made the most of every opportunity. It's great to always be looking ahead, but it's so important to be present for the moments along the way as you are living them. In today's world, there are plenty of distractions that take our attention away from the things we are doing in the here and now. Our phones, notifications, our to-do lists, and even our thoughts when our minds just don't seem to shut off. And if we allow those distractions to pull us away from a moment in time, then we've lost the opportunity to fully engage with the present. One of the key benefits of being present is that it allows us to build stronger connections with those around us. When we are truly present in our interactions, we are able to listen attentively, experience fully, and create meaningful memories. Being mindful in the moment enhances our ability to appreciate the people and experiences that matter most. In essence, when we stop looking for happiness in distant goals and hypothetical futures, we realize that contentment often lies right here in the moment we're currently experiencing. Graduation is a launching point to your future, and today is a celebration that represents the moments that brought you to this point, as well as everything that lies ahead for you. But also remember to enjoy the present and what this day means to you, your families, and all the others who are here today to celebrate your accomplishments. We honor the journey that brought you all here today, and we celebrate what the future holds for each of you. It is now my pleasure to introduce our student speaker, valedictorian and class president, Madeline Zappatelli.
Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you all for attending. I'm honored to be standing in front of you all acknowledging my fellow graduates. Our time at Conneaut High School was a very long and wild ride. A ride everyone shared, yet somehow our carts were super divided. Some days it felt like the ride was moving 100 miles per hour, and others felt like 5. Regardless of how long your ride felt, we've all made it to the end. Who's ready to get off this ride? What about one more loop-de-loop? Or one more giant drop? All right, let's get off this ride. August of 2021. Fasten your seatbelts and prepare for takeoff. What's this ride going to be like? We're getting on it, but we can't see the track. It slowly starts to move. We're going through COVID, our Pennsylvania sports conference, and all of Mrs. Nellis's weekly essays. It was a strange time. Every other day, it felt like a friend was getting off of school for 2 weeks because they got COVID. You hoped you weren't next because you didn't want to get sick, or maybe you hoped you were next so you didn't have to sit through the next crazy discussion in Mr. Cellini's class. However you felt, all of us were very young and naive, yet full of excitement for our new journey. Here comes the first loop. We start going up as tiny little freshmen and come down as stronger, eager sophomores. This part feels pretty familiar, except our twists and turns are the scary senior class of 2023, being forced to say the names of private body parts out loud in Mrs. Woods' class, and remembering to get out whatever you take notes on in Mr. Telbacca's class. We were all much more comfortable with our school at that point, but we all went through some sort of change. Maybe your friend group shifted slightly, or maybe you gained more independence after getting your driver's license. Everybody changed some way this year, but most changes were for the better. As a class, the end of this track was our last time all together. The second half of the coaster splits off in 3 major ways: CCP, ATEC, and staying at CHS. We all enter our junior year and our ride has been majorly divided. The ATEC track is so much different than the others, but likely has a more stable ending with securing jobs and earning certifications right out of high school. The CCP and CHS tracks intertwine slightly, but still are pretty different from one another. The ATEC riders are learning their crafts, while the CCP and CHS riders are learning more books. It feels as though our class has shrunken immensely as we are around the same 15 people all day, but in reality, we're just split apart from each other. Our tracks may look different, but we're all experiencing similar emotions. Excitement of being a powerful upperclassman, fear for the quickly approaching real life, and pure exhaustion. If anyone wants to tell me you wanted to stay on the ride at this point, I know you're lying. The last part of our ride approaches, and it comes with the craziest mix of emotions I have ever experienced. There are more bumps and drops than ever. Am I ready to get off? I don't know. Do I want to stay on? I don't know. What ride am I going on next? I don't know. The only thing I do know is it's about to be over, and I better enjoy the rest of it. But how can I truly enjoy the rest of it when I'm freaking out about what to do next? This feeling might be the one thing we all have in common. Our class may be extremely divided, but I believe we've all had that moment where we've said to ourselves, what the heck am I going to do with my life? Our whole lives we've been told what ride we have to go on next, but now we get to choose. We get to choose if we go onto the college coaster, or the whirlwind workforce, or the twisted trade school. Whatever the next ride is, make it count. Embrace the next parts of your lives. Go on your dream coasters. Trust yourself to find a track that feels right to you. Make your next ride the most enjoyable yet. Then keep finding coasters you want to ride, because now it's all up to you. Class of 2025, we are approaching the last loop of the coaster of Conneaut High School. I hope you have enjoyed the ride as much as possible, and I sincerely hope you can enjoy the rest of the roller coasters you go on in your lifetime. Don't forget about this one, and take away as much or as little from it as you wish. After 4 long, tough, exhausting years, let's take it all in and exit the ride. Thank you.
We offer our congratulations to Madeline and to the salutatorian for the class of 2025, Diana Risley. And if you two could both stand, please. As the valedictorian and salutatorian, they have successfully completed a rigorous academic schedule while maintaining superior academic standing. Congratulations. I am now pleased to introduce our guest speaker, Mrs. Stephanie Burnett. Mrs. Burnett was chosen by the senior class to be the guest speaker this year. She was born and raised in Conneaut and is a 1990 graduate of Conneaut High School. She went on to earn a Bachelor of Arts in History with a minor in Political Science from Bowling Green State University in 1994, and a Bachelor of Science in Education from Kent State University in 2001. Mrs. Burnett earned her master's degree in Curriculum and Instruction from Nova Southeastern University in 2007. She has been a teacher in the Social Studies Department at Conneaut High School for 23 years, teaching American Government, AP U.S. Government and Politics, Sociology, and Psychology. She has also spent 13 years as a teacher at Right Track, working with elementary-age students in an after-school setting. Mrs. Stephanie Burnett.
"35 years ago, I stood before the CHS class of 1990, and I gave a speech to my fellow classmates and soon-to-be graduates. Back when big hair was in, imagine trying to keep your caps on with the big hair, lots of bobby pins. Every band had a power ballad, Long Live Open Arms. MTV actually showed music videos, and harem pants or hammer pants were all the rage. Compared to now, where I can't quite understand a lot of the lyrics, pajama bottoms is considered getting dressed, MTV shows reality TV, and teenage conversations go something like this. Bruh, no cap, I was just trying to vibe in class and we got hit with a pop quiz in math. Bruh, I know, like, be for real. I just wanted to get through the day and hang, bruh, skibbity. Bruh, bet, bruh, no cap, I failed it, RIP me, bruh. Bruh, I low-key just wanted to spill the tea about last weekend, bruh. Bruh, you got no riz, bruh. End scene. All kidding aside, when I thought about what I wanted to talk about, I panicked. I panicked some more. I'm still panicking. And I finally came up with an idea based on a video I watched years ago called The Last Lecture. At Carnegie Mellon University in Pittsburgh, the last lecture is a tradition where professors are encouraged to give a final hypothetical lecture contemplating what they would impart to the world if they knew it was their last chance. In September of 2007, Randy Pausch gave his last lecture entitled Achieving Your Childhood Dreams. Randy was a beloved professor, and he had terminal cancer and not much time left. While the lecture was given on campus in front of faculty and students, it really was a love letter to his children, his very young children. There was a line around the corner to get in, and it was standing room only. And if I can recommend a video, it's a really good watch. While my circumstances for giving this last lecture are different, the sentiments are the same. This is my last lecture to you. I know you guys are disappointed. So what am I going to talk about? What am I going to say that maybe would resonate with you guys? So here goes. Sink or swim. Having a plan for your life is great. You're setting goals for yourself. You have a clear idea of what you want. However, life has a habit of challenging everything you thought you knew and setting us on a different path. William Shakespeare said, "We know what we are, but know not what we may be." What we know about the world and about ourselves is based on our past experiences. We only know what we're capable of based on these past experiences. The reality is that none of us knows what we could be, what we can be, or what we're capable of until we're faced with it. I had a plan. I was going to go to college. I was going to get a job that I loved. I was going to get married. My parents are both one of 5 kids, and I wanted 5 kids. I didn't have 5 kids. I wanted to have them all around the kitchen table with their friends and have a full house. My plan did not include becoming a widow at 32 years old. It did not include becoming a single parent to a 7- and 2-year-old. It did not include getting a phone call from my dad 2 years later telling me that a beloved cousin had taken his own life. People have said to me, "I don't know how you do it. I don't think I could have done it." The truth is, you don't know until you have to do it, until you're faced with it. And I know some of you sitting here have had a lot more difficult things that you have faced in your lives. I'm not special. I'm not brave. Life put up a roadblock, and I had to figure out a way around it. I had to pivot, as Mrs. Riley likes to say. Did these things alter the course of my life? Yes. But I am proof, my kids are proof, that life did not end. Does it seem like it will at the time? Yeah, it does. The question is, are you going to sink or swim? You don't have to immediately answer that question. It's okay to float around for a little while, to be sad or angry or depressed. Pain over loss, job, relationships, friendships, death, it's real. It takes time to process it and adjust to your new reality. At some point, though, you have to stop floating and decide to sink or swim. When faced with this question, I hope you swim. It's okay to not be okay. I was raising 2 little boys, one who remembered their dad and missed him, and another who had no memories of their dad but missed the notion of having one. There were all kinds of feelings going around in my house. And dealing with feelings that some people, don't have to deal with till they're well into adulthood. Who would I be if I didn't allow them to process those feelings? Talking about what they were feeling, going to therapy, just giving them permission to let it out. Let them know that it was okay to sometimes not be okay. You might need to just talk it out with your best friend. It might be a family member. You might need to just talk to someone who is a professional. Every single one of those things is okay. Life is beautiful. Oprah Winfrey said the biggest adventure you can take is to live the life of your dreams. It can be incredible and stunning and lovely. It can also be heartbreaking and messy and complicated, but it's still beautiful. I've seen my children get their first baseball hit. We've traveled to Texas and Cape Cod and the Dominican. I've sent them to their first dances. I've seen them graduate from high school, join the military, buy their first house, get engaged, and in August, I'm going to see my oldest get married. In between all of these beautiful moments, there has been tears and frustration and want to pull your hair out days, and I have gotten to experience every beautiful one of them. Their dad has missed all of it. My cousin has missed all the same things for his daughter. She just finished her freshman year at Harvard. It is not lost on me that my perspective might be unique. I wake up every day and I am so thankful I get to bear witness. To every incredible and heartbreakingly beautiful moment. I think about them. I think about my students who left this world too young, who are missing these beautiful moments, in not only their own lives, but the lives of the people who love them most. Be curious, not judgmental. When I fact-checked this quote was from Indeed Walt Whitman, I discovered that he never wrote it. But it is credited to him many times. It seems there is no answer as to who first coined it. So I will credit it to the American football coach turned English soccer coach, Ted Lasso. It is easy to judge a person, a situation, or a place instead of simply asking questions. Every single one of us has done it. So instead of approaching each situation with judgment, approach it with curiosity and a desire to learn more. You may not change your mind, but at least you have made an informed decision. When I was in college, there was a girl in my dorm that always had her hair done. Her makeup was perfect. Her clothes were always nice and, just in pristine condition. And she talked, now the people that are as old as me, she talked like a Valley girl. She had that voice. So I made a judgment about her, that she was prissy, stuck up, entitled. Fast forward 2 years, and we had pledged the same sorority. She was one of the nicest, kindest, down-to-earth people I had ever met. And it turns out that she grew up on the 3rd largest beef-producing farm in the state of Ohio. She was a farm girl. I was judgmental, not curious. Know your worth. Every single one of you has worth, but do you know what you're worth? Whether we're talking about a relationship, platonic or romantic, as an employee or as a member of your family, you have worth and value. If you are not valued in whatever the situation is, you can walk away. Your past mistakes or decisions do not make you less worthy, and they do not define who you are. They can shape who you become, but you are not defined by them. When you know your worth, you put more value into your life. Be brave. Bear Grylls said, being brave isn't the absence of fear. Being brave is having that fear, but finding a way through it. Be brave enough to face the fear, to do the right thing, to tell someone how you really feel, to walk away from a toxic relationship. To be yourself, not who you think people want you to be, to have a hard conversation. So embrace your weird and quirky self. If you are brave enough to, if you are brave enough to leave a steady job to try something new, it might mean that you have that hard conversation with someone and it might hurt someone. I've had to have a hard conversation with someone that I love, and it was not easy, but it was necessary. It can mean that you are brave enough to stand in front of hundreds of people and give a speech, something that you fear, but something you will do to face that fear. Randy Posh ended his last lecture by saying, "It's not how to achieve your dreams, it's about how to lead your life. If you lead your life the right way, the karma will take care of itself. The dreams will come to you." I wish every single one of you one big, beautiful, bold, worthy, curious, and sometimes messy life. It has been an honor to be your teacher, to see you grow through ups and downs, and to have one last chance to lecture you. Congratulations.
Thank you, Mrs. Burnett. The Conneaut Area City Schools Superintendent, Mrs. Lori Riley, and members of the Conneaut Area City Schools Board of Education will award the diplomas. Mrs. Riley and members of the Board of Education, I, Stephanie Answervitz, principal of Conneaut High School, do hereby certify that each student whose name will be announced this afternoon has met the graduation requirements so ordained by the Conneaut Board of Education. By authority vested in me through Conneaut High School and the state of Ohio, each student is now eligible to receive a Conneaut High School diploma. Presenting the class of 2025 will be Mr. Joel Taylor.
Madeline Sophia Zappatelli. Diana Susan Risley. Bradley Agnew. Jaden Anderson. Cameron Ray Beatman. Marissa Beatman. Ella Borowski. Gavin Carlson. Tiana Carlisle. Eric Campbell. Emma Marie Campbell. Ian Bublick. Alexis Brown. Kirsten Danielle Brocklehurst. Aaliyah Nicole Brady. Sophia Grace Cellini. Emma Hope Catanzaro. Hayden Lee Shirelli. Miranda Church. Frank Conti. Colby Michael Cox. Aiden Cunningham. Ava Georgia. Addison Diane Hale. Hannah Elizabeth Grew. Isabella Nicole Fix. Rory Brianna Dupas. Jada Lynn Dunham. Kyler J. Dean. Alina Marie Curtis. Jessica Marie Dudas. Brendan Haley. Cheyenne Haley. Noah Ham. Megan Hardy. Tina Hauk. Sean Haywood. Jacob Heath. Jack Lone Hedberg. Kiona Justice. Samantha Jones. Logan Ishii.
Love you, boyfriend. Work it, man, work it.
Adia Janice Ingram. Thaddeus Lawrence Huya. Logan James Houston. Addison Nicole Hopperich. Terrence Hennessy, Jr. Addison Kennedy. John Kishbaugh. Devlin Knapp. Jordan Kulko. Mark Lundgren. Jeremiah Marino. Heaven Almarie Martin. Wyatt William Arthur Maley. Gavin Quinn Nesbitt. Andrea Nardi. Nathan L. Myers. Timothy James Montagano. Ethan Michael Maderos. Jaslyn Marie McIntyre. Cadence Nevaeh McBride. Kira Rain Oaks. Alexander McAdoo. Jordan Marie Patterson Greitzer. Dylan Joseph Robert Phillip. Gianna Devin Platts. Ethan Lee Poland. Jaden Lee Ralston. Clinton Robert Rand, Jr. Violet Marie Rand. Amelia Susan Sanford. Jasmine Faith Sari. Jackson Samuel Smith. Ashlyn Marie Sherman. Aaliyah Marie Ryan. Juliana Destiny Riddle. Theodore Thomas Reichel. Kira Lynn Ray. Andrea Elizabeth Specht. Tyler Stephen Solembrino. Tyler Michael Sorensen. Kindle Grace Spring. Gerald Stewart. Kylie Rose Taylor. Owen Taylor. Chloe Ann Thompson. Addison Marie Williams. William Jacob Wick. Cohen Alexander Webb. Piper Lee Walters. Landon Cole Van Slyke. Emma May Van Norman. Jack Trinko. Sophie Jean Thompson. Michaela Williams. Lily Grace Narosky. Liam Wright.
Class of 2025, please rise. In just a moment, you will turn your tassels from right to left on my count. 1, 2, 3. You are no longer Conneaut High School students. You are now alumni and graduates of Conneaut High School's class of 2025. Congratulations. At this time, we would like to ask our senior choir members to join the choir on the stage. Audience, please join the class of 2025 by standing for our Conneaut High School alma mater. Seniors, we invite you to sing the CHS alma mater one last time as the class of 2025. Lyrics can be found in the center section of your programs. Audience, we ask that you please remain in place until the recessional has concluded. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor to present to you the Conneaut High School class of 2025.
Thank